Everyone, I'm Chinzo Machida, and today I'm here with my brother Lyoto Machida. I'm gonna talk about like a one training that Lyoto did with my father like a long time ago. Lyoto was prepared for his junior tournament. I think Lyoto's about 16 years old. Right, Lyoto?
Yes.
And it was like a 5:30 in the morning. My father always invite us to training, and Lyoto was prepared for that. I was hurt a little bit my knee that day, so I filmed that training, and occasionally I found this video, and I'd like to share with you the experience that we have in our teenage time when you do that. So I'm gonna see the video here for Lyoto. So as you can see here, my father just warm up. He's about 50 years old, I think.
Yeah. This training, he just said that it happens like 5:30 in the morning, and it's all about black belt. And my father was running the class, and he was training together with us. So
and in this part here, he trained with you like a face partner.
yeah, we are training like a combination training of fighting. And I was attacking. I was so young. You can see in the footage here. And my father was so strict. We remember that he was so strict all the time. When we tried to escape in the wrong way or do something wrong or like slacking off in the training, so he always tried to be very strict and put a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you in this part here, like he pushed you again.
Yeah, he was.
He jumped. You remember that part?
I remember it.
Why he was mad?
Because he said that I was moving around a little bit.
Or your foot, right?
No. He said about my foot. He said that
because when you punch, you move the back foot.
Yes, I moved my back foot, and he said that I have to put my back foot to support my punch.
Because when you punch, you slip the back leg, move towards you.
Yes.
So in this part here, you train with our older brother Take. At the time, Take was brown belts. I think Take is 18 years old. I think 18 years old. He has long hair here, and he training partner with him. My father with the shinai. If you don't know, the shinai is a bamboo stick. My father is behind you.
The goal of this training is I have to intercept my brother Taki. Doesn't matter whatever he does, I have to intercept. And my father was behind me, who's the bamboo, because he said if I move backward, he's gonna hurt me. He's gonna hit me with the bamboo. You can see this movement. Then I move forward, and all the time Take was tough too. Even though he was a brown belt, and my father was very strict because it is a coordinated training, it's not a free sparring. He said, do this, and that's it. You have to move forward. That's it. Doesn't matter what's gonna come. But I wasn't so obedient, and he was so.
Yeah, what
so
do you
pissed.
think about because you grew up in this a Japanese culture? My father is very strict to us, especially when you teach us the karate techniques. He always be strict. He learned that way. And what do you think about this Japanese style, the hit, everything? What do you think of this?
So in one hand, it was good. In the other hand, it's hard to say that it wasn't good because you never know what the trauma sometimes and you have something. Because something you be stuck in some part of your life and you don't recognize that. And
sometimes you get the belief,
you get
negative belief.
The paradigm that you form in your mind. Sometimes you never know. Even though if you are very strict, some guys, some boys, they can have a success, and in the same family, other guys cannot have a success. It depends on the way that you handle with that information, with that treatment that you receive. So that's why when you're talking about to raise kids, so you have to be very attention because you never went to the college to be a parent. I always say that, and that's why you have to study. You have to read book. You have to go to the seminar and to learn how to raise your kids, because you cannot traumatize anybody. You just want to be here to serve, to help your other kids. But I can say that for me, everything was good because I could respond in a good way. Of course, some things that my father told me, said to me, hit with me, but I cannot say that I have no regrets about that. I just have to say thank you for everything, because for me it was important, because to face the world that I went to Thailand, I went to Japan, Europe, the United States. I used to live here by myself. Because of that type of upbringing that I have, helped me a lot to have a good result.
Yeah, I think this is from my experience, and because I suffer the same educational process that we as brothers grow up together. And for me, I have to change a little bit my mind with my students as an instructor, because when you grow up with this mindset, sometimes if you don't pay attention, you're gonna repeat that to your students and to other people. That's you mentioned this. You could give you're gonna take you to the good way, but also some people don't respond the same way. That's gonna make you about a more negative thing. So I change the way. That's the way I learn. I get the same principle of my the same value of my father touch us, but I change a little bit to make more the students learn in the soft way that they can learn more. Because sometimes when you feel that pressure, even sometimes I don't do that, even close this, the students, they feel the pressure. And I realize that sometimes they make more mistake when I ask them to do the right thing. Oh, do this, no, correct that. And they make more mistake.
Because of the pressure.
Because the pressure, and they don't feel comfortable. But when I ask them, hey, if you feel pressure, don't worry about me. Worry about what you have to do in the right way. I think it works this. They're gonna get better and better.
Yeah, because we have to summarize everything. We have to take everything that we believe that didn't work for us, and change that part and get an advantage in a good way of the things that you think that was good for you.
Yeah, but I think is justify a little bit this kind of training. No, I don't know if it's so strict that, but because you wanna be a champion, right? So it's different than regular students. Well, the regular student, you're never gonna do that. But when you have a dream, you have a very high level karate competition, and my father thought, you have to pass this challenge to be a good, not only the technique, but it's gonna make your spirit good as well. And I think it's worked for you because you became a UFC champion. You challenged many, you faced many challenges in your life. You went to the Thailand by yourself, you lived in Japan. I think it's worked for you.
Yes, because when you have a good results, good outcome, there is no question about that. Some think you can do everything wrong, but if you have a good result, who's gonna question that if you have the result? But it doesn't mean that you cannot change something and be better. It doesn't mean that you cannot change something and go further. That's important to understand.
Okay, thank you, Lyoto, for participating here in our YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody. Please, if you enjoy, put a thumbs up, and don't forget to check machidavirtualdojo.com.
And leave your comments below.
See you guys next time. Us.